There we go, guys. Happy Wednesday. Welcome. Check out my new mic. We can't forget the cotton gloves, which are machine washable, available on eBay. Thank you for joining. I'm having a little bit of trouble with my mic, but let's see if this actually does the trick. Thank you guys for joining. I don't know if the quality is coming in good, but happy Wednesday, guys. Here's the cotton gloves that we'll be using for our showcase today. Um, I'm starting to go live more often. So you can actually purchase these from eBay for only like $3 to $4.99. And then of course, if you guys join my live, um, you'll see where I actually have the microphone. Like I always say, we are everybody's in the community actually helping each other out. So I do encourage to engage in the comments as the visuals show, and maybe get some questions answered. A lot of times, the most common questions that I actually get is how to get my coins graded. And I'm located in Texas, so of course the NGC and PCGS is typical. Another common question that I get asked as I showcase my personal coin collection is, when do you know to get them graded? And typically, if you actually subscribe, you'll be able to learn more about how I showcase my actual coins. Right now is Lincoln. If you do join my lives, you know that we're waiting on Series 6. So please subscribe. We have some good coins in here. And typically, you know that in my lives, I actually give positive feedback, or may answer any questions that someone may have. And then also, there could be experts in the actual comments, although they don't believe they are. So definitely engage in the comments. And if we can get up to like 500 subscribers, guys, that will be great. That means that I will actually set a schedule, begin to write a schedule, so that I'll be able to go live. And actually, the interesting part about what I do, I noticed that once I chose my niche for like YouTube, I began to get views. It started off as a vision that I didn't quite trust, and then later on, as I began to upload. So I've been uploading my personal coin collection for about almost 3 months now. I started out with 5 social media accounts, like with YouTube, and then kind of worked my way to the 3 channels that was being productive. So I use these pre-cut model labels. I know I don't have on my cotton gloves, guys, but just please wait. Please subscribe. But I develop a system to showcase my personal coin collection online. These are pre-cut model labels. You can head over to eBay while supplies last. They're only like $14.99. I wouldn't try to sell you guys something that I didn't believe in, and it's not potentially just selling, but making coin collectors aware that these are available. Now, like I said, I started over 3 months ago, and I actually did a pilot. So if you join my live or subscribe, you'll see where I actually feature um, quarters, not really dimes. To me, maybe this is just my opinion, but to me, dimes are the least. You would think pennies are, or Lincoln coins. No, dimes is the least. Most times, coin collectors actually collect quarters and nickels. Now, with that, it's called the variety, where there's specific ideal mishaps on the actual coin that you're looking for. So one way I do describe, only in my opinion, after going over 200, more than 250 coins. Thanks for the likes, guys. After going over 250 coins, this will be 300 once I finish the actual Series 6 to this channel. And typically, if it doesn't have, some of the rumors I believe is if there's no actual state minted on the coin, it's not rare, it's Philadelphia. That's untrue. I have actually, after like collecting for like 5 or 6 years, there are only so many coins. I think I've read into like two of them in the roll sets. Of course, I've did over 250 coins. So I've ran into several coins that didn't have the state, like Denver or Philadelphia. Usually Lincoln coins you're not gonna find where it's not a minted state on there. But someone also commented that it's about $40 to $50 to get the coins graded. So I always suggest, like, a common question is, you're gonna go to NGC or PGCS to get them graded. But typically, you can start off with Google Chrome. If you're just now joining, please subscribe for Series 6 that will be uploaded to this channel. And you can start off with Google Chrome. Now, quarters and nickels is, if you want to upscale, I thought that I'd downscale for my content creation. I didn't know how it was going to go. Like I said, it started off with a vision, and I end up creating these pre-cut model labels. But please subscribe for Series 6. And if you actually subscribe, you'll see what I do on my lives and how important it is to actually have these pre-cut model labels when docking inventory. Now, I haven't upscaled to put the data into like a spreadsheet, because it's very small. So if someone were to call like they have once before, thanks for joining, guys. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to see how we can upscale to the next level with social media. So I started out, as you can see, these are my actual notes, guys. And it seems like it's pretty like a big milestone, but I always say, if the challenge is too big, start off small. So you can see there's like a mount load of actual documentation for the coins that I showcase. And what you see is the model number, which is very important. So on the visual there, you'll see a model usually to the left, and it'll say, for example, 0681. There are about 50 coins in each roll set. This is an example of a roll set, series 6. And you'll see me actually upload the model number, and then of course doc the actual series, which is the year that it was actually minted. And then some commenters actually specify grading, specifically, in a variety of ways. Typically elaborating, I've actually created a system to where, I think most coin collectors, even the big channels that are is blasting YouTube, is actually missing out on using these pre-cut model labels. And I did get a couple of them that has not actually decided to start their uploading their personal collection to social media because they feel unorganized. So if you follow me on Facebook, I know that generally there's ads, and it's not typical to generate revenue right off. I think you have to build an audience. Typically, I do know my audience on these platforms. Like I said, I started out with 5 YouTube channels, and then I brought it down to only 3. I have over 300 subscribers and 167 views. And like I said before, YouTube did not actually push that on me. Like, the algorithm did not actually introduce me to a channel that showcased coins. I actually, it was a series of effect of how I got started. So definitely drop down in the comments if you'd like to know more about my story and how I got started uploading my personal collection. Please hit the subscribe button. You don't want to miss the upload to this channel, guys. And if you check it out, you can actually comment. We are a family, like I always say. And here in a little bit, we're just going to go ahead and get started and definitely vibe out on this channel. So please subscribe. We have our first commuter, which is Dr. Randolph. My grandfather loves you. Can you give Lou Sal's a shout out, please? Yes, thank you. Lou Sal's a big shout out. This is actually my fifth or sixth live, guys. It's only going to get better. And like I said in the comments, my live before, it was definitely what we call slang is lit. It was definitely lit. So I'm the originator of Happy Whatever Day It Is. Somebody needs to hear this. I started in December 2017, and what I did is actually on the radio now. So I do want to advance to the next level. I'm a life and health insurance broker. So I definitely love to provide feedback with maybe what can help. You know, I always think about development, but today community development with I'm very strong in. But today we have these models 0151 through 0200. Definitely thank you, Dr. Randolph and Lou Sassel. Um, for definitely vibing with us today. That's just a little slang that I like to use. But you can see that these coin slabs that's available on eBay. I don't necessarily sell the coin slabs, but what they do, like whether you start off with quarters, nickels, or dimes, I wouldn't suggest dimes, but others may differ. But you'll get that diverse reverse side, which is the back of the coin, to be different almost every time if you do invest into nickels or quarters. But like I said, stay tuned and definitely subscribe. And when I go live, I can answer more questions about my findings. And like I said, I do not know everything as the disclaimer, but there's great experts in the comments, and I love engagement. Ask any question, long as it's appropriate or deemed appropriate by YouTube, guys. But today we'll be going over model 0151-200. And like I was saying before, I just actually write them down. You can use Excel or some type of you can use Excel or some type of spreadsheet, guys, to actually log it, but you'll only have about 3 sections. So I was like, no, let's not use Excel. I don't think this will be something that I actually carry over to Excel to keep up with them. Although you got some keys that can find, but enough with that. We're gonna go ahead and get into detail. It seems like sometimes when I go live and I'm about to end the live, that's when people actually come in, and then it's kind of tricky. So like right now I only see 15 visuals and 1 like, which is completely amazing. But sometimes I think about when it starts over, so I may be entertaining another new set of 15 people or however many that shows. So you'll hear myself sometimes repeat. That's just so we can all be at one. And then they may just come straight in like bullseye and answer your questions. But in the beginning of this live, I actually went over the common questions that I actually run into. It seems like everyone is deciding to get into coin collecting. Would not go as far as showcasing them, but have questions about selling them. So in this video, this actual set. Now, guys, I talked about Google Chrome. That's the first initial step to me. But with these Lincoln coins, I've run into about 2 or 3 where it wasn't a memorial or shield. It sounds very vague, but it wasn't a memorial shield. It was actually Lincoln fishing. So I always think of this tangible Bitcoin or crypto, and that's how I look at it. Tangible is something you can touch, and then intangible is something you cannot touch, and it deals with intellectual property. Like I said with Abraham Lincoln, he took his family out of poverty just by writing, and that's actually concepts and theories. Numismatics, hello. So, but by further ado, I'm just gonna drink. I am a caffeine addict, but I'm just gonna drink a little bit of coffee, and then we can actually get a thumbs up. We'll actually get started. I'm very excited in this batch. Like I said, I don't want to keep giving you guys the same content, but if you guys would like for me to like go to Google Chrome for all 50 of these, that would be something else. And a lot of times, like the big channels that have the coins to showcase, they have good thumbnails, but they don't have the arithmetic to actually keep up with their inventory. And how I know, we actually gather here. I'll do more lives. Please follow for Series 6, but they actually shared that they want to start doing what I do. So please definitely subscribe. But and definitely drop a comment. I finally got my mic, so I was so happy for that. Everybody's like, your sound is, they use the word crap. It's crappy. So I definitely got that straightened up. But I'm sorry, guys. I know this is about our coin collection together. But look at these Swifty gloves, cotton, typically used for eczema. So I thought there was going to be some solution in there, but I ordered them off of Amazon for like $3 to $4.99, 3 pairs, and they fit like a glove, right? So look at these. I have like 2 other sets, and I believe they're machine washable as well, guys. So remember, as a disclaimer, I'm just a personal coin collection showcasing them. But when dealing with antiques, whether I don't personally put coins as an antique, but and that's because sometimes I get some follow-ups about the actual year it was minted, and in that case there's no mint errors. What you're looking for is a mistake that the machine may have made, and that's my ratio. Now others have been in the game for about longer, but mind you, we are dealing with sacred information, so we need the vocabulary words to actually go with the variety and what we're looking for. And for example, Google Chrome does not actually, it'll let you upload the picture, it'll give a description, but as far as that thorough check, it cannot detect strikes, errors. It can detect a little bit of the most common, but it'll just give a general aspect. Now, as an update, Google is expanding their horizon by making more extensions. It's internal and external. So what you'll see with my variety is that I actually use a tool to help me create a title. And when you start uploading your personal coin collection, those titles are everything, because that's what's gonna push it out to people that may not ever seen a channel like that. So I try to be diverse, but I guess we can go ahead and get started. And just for fun, maybe I'll get some quarters, but that's a lot of work offline, guys. And I'm not afraid of work. I'm a hard worker, but a one-man army versus I went and got, when I first had the thought about doing uploading my personal collection, guys, I didn't quite get everything, but you'll see that I've advanced. So I went and actually went to the local facility, banking facility, asked for 2,000 pennies, guys. Sometimes I think about, did they actually stop making pennies because of me? But that was my low scale, low budget, and complete quality check, guys. I have upscaled, like I said. Stay tuned and subscribe for Series 6. I have three channels that I engage with socially, and we're trying to get them to 50 subscribers. And so if you subscribe to this channel, you'll see Series 6. It may be some good finds, and it may be like legit boring, but at the same time, if you've tuned into my other lives, you'll know what coins we actually hit the jackpot on. So with this, we have these pre-cut model labels. They're 01. So this model showcase, just like if you'll go to the retail store, you'll see like models in the window, and they're showcasing, some brands or some type of styles. Well, I took that concept and actually did it for coin collecting, my personal coin collecting. And I said, hey, I don't know if any other coin collectors have not started uploading content. I got to, like, they say 50 subscribers, but they will not drop the unlock the feature until about 70 something. So I actually got to 70 some subscribers and my content was getting pushed out. I was getting like 1.9K. Now, starting with YouTube, I was under the impression that everybody was like paying for their stuff to get shown. But after going on my first live, I was like, oh, now I know how to read YouTube. So you'll see probably like 11K, 6K, or something like that. And I thought that if they had 6K views, everybody going to their channel. No, they're actually hitting the mark, the metric for 50 subscribers, 50 to 70 subscribers, and then going live. And then with the thumbnail, guys, I am playing around with that as well. And so that it can actually detail what this actual live may intrude. So, but these are pre-cut model labels. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. Getaway Bro said hi to everyone in this community. Please subscribe. You don't want to miss how to actually get your YouTube content up. I post on 4 social media accounts. We have my LinkedIn, we have Facebook, we have YouTube, and in YouTube I have 3 channels in total, and LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So I like how Facebook actually partnered with Instagram, and therefore I don't have to go through in and out each app all day. I can just post to Facebook and then get some community action going. Um Getting some community action going uh on for Facebook and Instagram. So, but as I first coin here, uh definitely comment. I hope that I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I don't know when the interval goes and comes. So I can answer the common questions. And I know I cannot please everyone, guys, but I'm very enthused to actually build and develop. We're together developing a community. Um, but definitely drop any questions that you may have. I can tell you the common questions that and calls that I actually get. So it looks like this is a 2016. Some of this right here, it looks like a defect on the lower right where the series is, like the year. But we don't know if that's a machine defect or that's an actual just something happened over time. Now these are uncirculated coins, but they kind of sit up in the actual baking facility, and they're uncirculated. So I did do a little bit of studies. The one of the individuals that actually watch individuals come in and out, she stated that this is a shill, guys. But yeah, she stated that most coin collectors come in and get quarters and dimes. But I thought I should just start out small. But it looks like a 2016, guys. If you just now joining, we're going over our showcase models 0151 to 0200. And we're going to have a little bit of fun. I've seen where some actual, I'm still going through YouTube University. I don't think studying will never end. I once talked to like a psychiatrist, and I was like, I wanted to get an interlude of um how long they actually stay in school, what they study, and it comes into like 2 or 3 fields like pediatric or a actual a different form of doctor, but they have to take like an 8-hour test and another 6-hour test and spend like 12 years in school. So that was very interesting. I thought I should share, but here is a 2011. I don't know if you guys actually hear the music in the background. Someone told me to play music, but I don't want to get like copyright. I hate that. I dislike it. Let's say that. when you're making content and then all of a sudden you did all that work and then you have to take it down. They don't let you correct it. They just say it's blocked. So that's what I'm trying to avoid. But with making content with these coins, at first it was like kind of like, what am I doing? Does it make sense? But as time go by, guys, we're building a community. So this is a 2011 D. I don't see any visible defects or anything. Thank you for the likes, guys. The game capsule says collecting pennies, get a job. Hey, the hustle do not stop, guys. Whatever you're doing, what I realized after I had the vision to show my personal collection, guys, I was like, you know something? That makes sense. Success lies in the beholder. And when I say that, I say that like I have four things that I primarily do. I've made up my mind after all these years. And when you collaborate or convention or something like that, you want to circle everything around those four hustles or however many hustles you have and do not change them at all. I know a guy right now that did about 10 years in prison, got out, couldn't get a job, guys, and actually mastered life and health insurance, making bukus of money. So stick with it. Whatever new ideas you have, please add the question in there. Does it go with what I'm already doing? Do not switch up. Now, I do know that online marketing, showcasing, whatever vocabulary where you want to use, it takes a little bit of time to actually master. You're always learning, so from each other. So the game council says, laughing my A off. The game council said, I'm just kidding, ha ha. Enjoy yourself. Absolutely. Thank you for the top fans. And I hate hustling for likes, but that shows me that you guys are engaged and on the journey with me so that you guys can start showcasing your personal collection and get the number one question: where do I get my coins graded? I'm in Texas, guys. I think we got someone from like India, and I was like, I cannot answer that right now, but I wouldn't say coins are ancient. If you get like a dollar coin today, you're gonna see year 1800 to 18 something, right? We're not looking at that. We're looking at any misprints from the machine. Okay? And I don't want to get off subject, but let me see. Do you guys hear the music in the background? So NGC and PCGS, guys, that's the number one question. How do I get my coins graded? Where do I take them? Can you buy them from me? And right now, I think upscaling content and then along my journey, of course, I started off with Lincoln coins, not only because of the documentary, but just as a pilot. So everything I do is kind of considered as a pilot and a well thought plan to develop like to develop something that meets someone's need. They actually need it. And that is very vital when you're thinking about like inventive ideas to start a company. And I think a lot of times marketing is something that is gonna be in the startup. So if you follow me on Facebook, you'll see where I created funnels. Some people do ads, but I created funnels. So you'll see where I post the I go up to 5,000 for the pre-cut model labels. That's a lot of pennies, right? But it gives you something to actually post. If you do quarters or something, I think it's more work because you have to do Google Chrome. We just lost a penny, you guys, but think shout out to the game council. We needed that. I don't know if you are a coin collector and if you're still with me. For some odd reason, we're gonna I want to turn on the actual air. But This is a 2005, guys. All right. Now you'll see the memorial or the shield, but do not lose hope, guys. With the quarters and the dimes, I wouldn't mess with. I mean, I'm sorry, the quarters and the nickels. I wouldn't mess with the dimes. I will only mess with pennies, quarters, and nickels. And actually, you'll see it takes more gratitude to actually identify any effects. Please subscribe for Series 6. If you're just now joining, it'll be uploaded. I'll upload 5 times a day. But with the quarters and the quarters and the nickels, it has to have detail. You may have like a broken leg or something missing. And sometimes it's visible to the naked eye, guys. So I was looking for somebody to go live with, honestly. I see that feature is available when I go live, but I don't know how to do that feature. But that would be absolutely fine. And we'll actually like one thing I did, I actually taught my boys how to roast. Being a single parent, I knew growing up was a little bit difficult without my biological mother. She was killed when I was only a baby. So that was great insecurity. I'm sorry, I'm weak online, but that was really insecure. I was really insecure about not having my biological mother, but I had some children on my own, and I feel like there's some type of fillers in there, which I would never know. So when I say Happy Mother's Day, or when I say, how's your mom? That's just me actually being generous and kind. But I lost my mom when I was only, I think I was a couple of months. So I was born, and then a couple of months later, she was stabbed in the heart. And so I always had this fear about getting stabbed in the heart or dying. Even my grandmother had that fear as well. But of course now I've grown into a grown ox, but that doesn't eliminate the possibility. But that fear is kind of like, hey, you have no choice. Kimberly Long, thank you for joining in. Thank you for coming in, guys. But yeah, losing your mother, well, not knowing your mother. I only see my biological father, and he did some time. So, that's why I like Young Boy. It's a little bit rough, but at the same time, he talk about his grandfather and how he would not be anything without his grandfather. And that's my case. It's called disadvantage. And I looked at that word, disadvantage, disadvantage. You hear that all the time. Well, I do, but you hear that all the time. Disadvantage, disadvantage. Wow, disadvantage. I get it. No mother, no father, And my grandmother is kind of old school, to be truthful. So sh- back when things was like 5 cents or 1 cent. So she doesn't believe in spending a lot of money. But you guys can share your story in the comments. Like I said, I would like to get more engagement. Not necessarily, of course, on how to improve, but when it comes to content creating, of sharing your personal um collection, I want like engagement to kind of, that's always been my vision. Everybody say I'm always everything is awesome. But yeah, so we have Kimberly Lawn, we have the Game Castle, Getaway Bros. We have the Shield. Like I said, in these model, thank you for the hearts and the likes. Please subscribe for Series 6 coming soon. I'm just now finishing Series 5 on my other channel, which is Mint Era Nordic Coins. So he said get a job, but most of the time as I collaborate with influencers, it's like having a part-time job. So not only am I a single mother, I have a part-time job. Of course, is at the front end, which is the strongest. I think it's something in like a military branch. I forgot what it's called. But but yeah, so I work a part-time job. I'm a full time. I'm a single mother, and then I'm a part time influencer. Now behind the scenes, you're like, oh, they didn't do nothing, but absolutely. If you see my notes and stuff, it's not as hard because I can do this from my bed. But here's the model numbers, and I just write them down. But actually configuring how to detail them, man, stick to royalty free on Facebook and on YouTube. You can kind of freeload as long as you're not don't have any promotions. They'll kind of let you get away. It won't be copyright. So I ran into that a lot. In 5 years, I only had posted 57, but every 57 videos in 5 years, which is horrible. So I was like on YouTube University, right? Here's the 2015 D for Denver. So I was on YouTube University, and I ran into an actual influencer, and what she said, it was a trivia effect. She was like, "Oh yeah, so go to Instagram, use this third party app, download the actual content, and upload 15 times a day." So hey, I said, you know something? I cannot upload 15 times a day, and I do not want to take somebody else's content from example that she had given, which is from Instagram, and then upload them to YouTube and then have to delete them. That's a lot of work. You don't need a job. And then I ran into an influencer who quit. You see a lot of influencers quit their job. So I went part time. I do sell life and health insurance, more so life. I'm with National Life Group, and what I do see is that I focus on married couples. I see my audience is kind of like in the scale of 45 and older, which is pretty unique. So I do know we have some experts, but I think about survivorship and how many couples are actually where the male is making money and the male goes out there and get the insurance, and then maybe a chance of the policy lapsing. So survivorship or joint survivor, I like it because it's not just whoever get the policy and make the money, and it's a catastrophe afterwards. What you get, joint survivorship, a married couple, the wife is more, women live longer than males prospectively. So ideal, she'll take insurable interest out on she'll take insurable interest out on the sole provider, which is typically the male. Sometimes it can be the female, but vice versa. And she won't worry about like actually overpaying in years to come insurance that she truly don't need. So final life insurance, term life, or even whole life, individual universal life index. So but that's what I was thinking about. I don't know. Um I passed my exam a couple of months ago in March, and then I launched a pilot to see if it was actually real with the vision that I had, and it was. I got to now I'm able to go live. This is 2015. I don't see any um visible errors, even that little drop there, something like that. I don't think that this will be a coin that I would get graded, which is a big deal. Everybody's asking the same questions on the lives, calling, hey, you want to buy coins and stuff like that. And I always start the video off with the most common questions. So here in the comments, Kimberly Long says, hello, thank you for subscribing and thank you for the love and care. I don't want to butcher this name, but Bahina Barbara Olaji Tapley, when you're part of a team, absolutely. Uh, Graydon commented with the coin. New coin collectors here at 14 years old. What's up? Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go ahead and get this live. I always use slang sometime. Bussin'. I am a gens and a millennium. But yeah, let's 14 years, let's go. proud to be a simp. That simp part was back in 06, 07. But that's pretty cool, and thank you for being top fans. Did you buy XRP? I think I have that written down in my notes. Here's how I actually keep scale. And I was sharing my Barnes Noble find and how I actually started writing and continue writing my business ideals that go with one another. But I think, what are you talking about, the seed phase? Because I was like trying to get into it. Like, as you guys may know, I'm the when I think I joined in December of 2017, because at that time I was working full time and everybody was like, "You live up under a rock. You live up under a rock, right?" Because they'll come to work and talk these slang words or new common mottos or trends, and I didn't know nothing about them. So one good friend of mine set me down and she was like, "Hey, go on Snapchat." She created me a page which was called Krisha B. So that was my friend. We used to go to competition at lunchtime with seeing who can eat the most tacos, right? So it was very fun and stuff. So, but she created my Snapchat. It was Krisha B. And then I got on Facebook, and it was like every other reel or video was saying the things that was going on in their life, disappointment, greed, or whatever it was. It just seemed like it was so down. So in 2017, when I joined, I said, let me just start posting on everybody feed or whatever it's called on Facebook and say happy whatever day it is, right? Now, what is it? That's 17, so 18, 19, 20. I think about 1920, I think I started hearing people saying happy whatever day it is. And then I was like, okay, I know I'm not tripping. Then I heard it on the radio. So now I'm in the life and health as a broker. I am only with NLG as of now, because you don't have to, as a broker, you don't have to dib and dab. They have something where it's called guaranteed approval. It just costs a little more, but you'll save if you do the joint survivorship. But yeah, so I want to take that to the next level and reach out to some people and say, hey, not only did I invent the words happy whatever day it is, but it's lit. Somebody needs to hear this. Putting the actual date on the video. So if you don't have much to survive off of, that means everything. And not getting the recognition. I don't know what it is with Facebook, but not getting the recognition of the change. And that's something like, if you go to court or something, it's called social responsibility. Social responsibility is what gets you each and every time. But if you can justify that, what good you have put out there in the community or developed, then that's something that can withhold in court and may give you less amount of years possibly, or the actual county that you was born in maybe. I do talk about intellectual property. I do think some cases are time sensitive, and some sentences should be decreased because of intellectual property and how donating is a big factor. But and besides my renting, here's a 2024 D for Denver, guys. This actually is in better condition than the previous one. I don't know if you guys join my live often, but if you do subscribe, you'll catch the Series 6. And we'll actually go and take a closer look and see what we can find. Right now, my main focus is not getting them graded because it's a variety of them, but actually collecting them. And then what I did with my eldest child, um, I actually saved for like 4 or 5 years, and by the time he graduated this year, he had 400 to 500. I had those big old, those Christmas tin cans they sell at Walgreens. I filled it up with coins, and it was like 400 to 500 in about 4 to 5 years. I know someone that saved $500,000, I believe, or something like that, by saving their coins. So it's kind of like crypto or Bitcoin to me sometimes, but tangible. Here's the 2022 Denver. Proud to be a simp. Is a top fan, guys, and I believe he said is the new global bridge currency that they're going to use for the stable coin is going to be the new money for the planet. You know something? I have so many anxiety attacks. I used to have them even worse than I have them now. But the New World Order, or those, like I always say as a disclaimer, my natural belief that is 8.2 billion people in the world, and why can it be 8.2 billion religions based off the actual home and their encounters. So I can't argue with that. I always believe in freedom no matter what. If you catch me, you catch me at any type of actual church. I don't care what it is, because I think that that's called freedom to me. So I hope that I don't offend nobody in this, but in this live, but that's very good. Proud to be a simp. I think Smell said hi. Now, I think I can notice when someone may be outside of North America. North America has the highest currency, of course. And I listen to these different um type of music and everything. But North America has the highest currency, guys. But I think someone may be commenting from like maybe Central or South. I even found out that India is at the bottom of Asia. I thought India was in Africa. So I definitely, as a disclaimer, learn as much as I can. I'm not always right. I don't always claim to be right. And I like conductive criticism. Here we have the shield, guys. And I've been blabbing off, so we're going to get back to the coins. I just want to make sure that uh, we doing the most. Okay. Here's a 2016. My hands are kind of getting hot, guys. But here's a 2016 D for Denver. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. At first, I was like thinking, and it has the shield, but I was thinking, can we get to 4 likes, please? But I was thinking something. I don't forgot my thought, but here's a 2016 D for Denver. I wanted to stay live for like, I see some people stay live for like 6 hours, guys. 6 hours. I don't know. I don't know. All right, so here's the 2001, and here's another coin actually. You see that? He said it means, someone commented, and I'm not saying wrong. I'm not always right, but it doesn't have an actual mint on there. You see? There's no D, no P. They said it means that it was minted in Philadelphia, but I don't think that's what it means. I think it means that it may have been a misprint. This is an example of a coin that I would use to actually um, do Google Chrome and then actually send it over. Legend told someone actually maxed out like $10,000 on a 1 cent coin, guys. And of course, Logics rationally, they identified that it was a rare coin with their naked eye, and then actually sent over to get graded. It is about $40 to $50, I believe. Someone commented 25. Someone also commented and called me a liar. So as a disclaimer, I'm not perfect, but we can have fun on this live. And I always encourage to subscribe, especially if you're a coin collector struggling this summer to stay organized with what you post. Whether large or small, I have these pre-cut model labels. that are available on eBay, guys, and I'm telling you, you will get views. Just and you know how they have a commercial where they say, teenagers are building businesses with AI. Let's not forget the gens and the millenniums, right? I don't know what they are, but I do know I'm a gen and millennium. So join in the fun with me, especially subscribe if you would like to know how you can get started with getting views, uh getting starting to getting monetized. I still have a ways to go. We have the memorial on the back of the shield, on the back of the coin there. And by the way, guys, Smell said hi to everyone. So definitely respond to the comments. And I hate, one thing I dislike is I'm not able to comment while on live. I wish I can comment on live and then they actually make it to where the links, the Cuban links, which are blue, you can tell when they're broken because they no longer highlight blue. But the Cuban links, I wish we could use Cuban links on YouTube like Facebook. Here's the 1983, guys. We have like now I think I started in April. So all the coins that I showcase, guys, is going to be uncirculated. And as I said before, here are the model numbers that we're showcasing: 0151 to 0200. That's very important when it comes to showcasing your coin collection. But here's the actual memorial, and I'm gonna do a FYI. I'm gonna be serious and open with you guys about this channel. I have two other channels that are about to actually have that feature unlocked where I can go live. Um, so I also teach, and I want to make a course so that this opportunity is not only available to certain people but to all. I believe everyone deserves a chance to be a content creator and kind of leave if they like to go from a full-time W2 employee to like a part-time. So here's the other channel, Mint Era Nordic Coins, guys. It's kind of wiping off. Now, what you also would like to look for when you create your YouTube channel and generate content. I kind of played. So I had 5 channels. Long story short, I had 5 channels. I was like, 5 times 5 is 25. Let's go. And then I was like, that's a little bit too much for me. And it was that some channels wasn't actually busting through with subscribers. I'm sorry for the slang. And I was like, okay, so I dumbed it down to 3. And then I post on LinkedIn. LinkedIn, you can do articles. If you stay tuned, I don't know if I have to show you guys on a computer, but I always wanted to make articles for people to read with Cuban links. And so that's what I did. You can use Google Docs. And if you have an iPhone, I'm an iPhone lover. I was an Android user. It's no shade or no tea. I just like to set up that you can, become an influencer very easy. But yeah, Google Docs, make it available and then actually post it to your LinkedIn. And you'll get views. And when they're viewing your article on LinkedIn, I get 100 and something views a day on my LinkedIn. I had 3.14 on my TSI, but that they can actually click the Cuban links from your LinkedIn, from your Facebook. And when I discovered that, it makes it much easier. And enjoyable. I can sleep at night. Thank you for the 4 likes. Can we get 5? But overall, this is Mint Era Nordic Coins, and I was mentioning when you develop your content and what you a sketch of what you like to do, it's very important to use somebody else YouTube account and search your account that you created or have going on and make sure that it makes sense. When I first started on YouTube, I think it was no Facebook, it was Ragdoll TV or Ragdoll, right? And on YouTube, if you have a name like Ragdoll, they just gonna pull up DAWs when somebody search your actual YouTube channel. Like I'm broadcasting my YouTube channel, and so what I did was kind of played around with the actual name, and you'll see mint aeronautic coins. If you go there and look for my channel, you'll see nothing but my actual videos, and that's the quality that you want to showcase on YouTube. So as a FYI, I am not perfect, but my suggestion is if you do start a YouTube channel, make sure you have access to some to look up your channel and make sure that all your videos show when they go up under your channel. So this channel that I'm on now is called Lucretia Brown. That's my legal government game. I will not scam you guys. These pre-cut model labels available on eBay now, but when you pull it up, it doesn't show coins. They're saying people by my name being on there. So I may have to change it to Lucretia Brown coins. So therefore it'll show all my content because we're getting up there in the numbers with what I'm uploading. I think this is actually the set, the model. Look at this, guys. I don't know when my mic is gonna go, but this is a 1995. This does not mean that it's rare unless they can determine that it was done by the machine. I don't know what happened. All I know is that these coins are uncirculated and they will remain uncirculated. But with this one, um, I don't think I would get the coin graded. Yeah, I wouldn't get this coin graded. I don't think this identifies as rare. But like I said, there's a unique trick that you can do, like create slides and then make them available publicly. So when I do get to that, I'll let you guys know. So please subscribe and to this channel, and you'll get updates and announcements. But we just missing the vocabulary. That's it. Anytime I think about school or learning, it's just about vocab. And like I tell my children, with a high school diploma, you can get 100,000 paying dollar paying job, guys. Here's the 1969. It's really nice. I love when the coins look like this. It look like almost like a little miniature plate, but I don't see any visible. Here's without mint as well. Let me know. All right, I think my music played out on me, guys. I'm gonna go and grab the remote. On Roku, as FYI, you can actually download an app. It's the actual remote, so you never lose again. But since I'm using my actual phone for this live, I have to go and get the remote so you guys can have something in the background. So please stay tuned and please subscribe. One day I'm gonna learn someone's YouTube and we're gonna learn together how to go live. I think that is so much fun because one person at the upload, like I said, my name is Lucretia Brown. It's legit. My number is 305-376-0840, and we'll go over the most common questions. But with the pre-cut model labels, I think people are looking at it as a scam. But if you order on eBay, I would spend my last to get your orders to you. So and by that time, by the time you order the pre-cut model labels, you would have been already been on my lives and we learn from each other. I don't know everything, but what I do know I will share. Someone commented and said that if they don't have a D or a P that was minted in Philadelphia, but I kind of went my own way with it and said this is a first step that uh um I would get it graded. So, but just hold off just one moment. If you leave, just subscribe before you leave to catch more content. I would like to get up to like 500 subscribers, guys. And it's almost like you're a radio show host or something like that. So I always start out, I'm out here in Texas. I'm sorry, I'm not a gangbanger, but I say shout out to DF Dub with the hardest working people in the community. Don't struggle this summer. It's lit. We need it. We got to get it, guys. Let's go. Please drop some comments. We need some more help in here. People are committing suicide each and every day, guys, because they believe something will not happen, something that they've been wanting. So please drop a comment. Hopefully, we can actually engage in suicide prevention. I know this is about coins, but definitely drop comments with anything that YouTube will allow you to actually put in the comments. I don't care what it is. Let's talk about it. Let's get it. Let's go. But I'm gonna go grab the remote, and hopefully I have 8 people live. If not new, go and drop a comment on what music you like to hear in the background. I'm gonna be so sad if it get copyright, but yeah, drop a comment of what music you like to hear in the background, and we can do some requests. Yeah, on the lives, we'll do music requests. Only got one brain, one heart, one mind, but it's one love, bruh. So drop a comment of the music you like to hear in the background, and let's get it. Let's go. I'll be right back, guys. We still have a handful, and remember, if you have an antique, do not touch it. Put your hands up in there and do not touch it. Okay? Don't touch it. All right, I'll be back. It's lit. Don't leave without subscribing, guys. I'm just gonna put this beautiful mic right here. Thank you, guys. All right now, guys, I don't know the distance and stuff like that with the mic, but there's a piece that connects. So right now, here's the flow. I didn't see anybody commenting down below what they'll like to hear in the background, but it was a suggestion. We can make this live request. All I need is just a station number. But sorry if I'm corny, but right now we're playing a little bit of hip hop, and with your request, we'll play the next on this live. Do for love. You tried everything. You won't give up. What? What? Do for love. All right. Let me drink some coffee here. Thank you. You guys should be loading the comments up now. What's going on, guys? We have live requests. What you like to hear? Some country, R&B, pop. What you guys would like to hear? Well, listen to. Do for love. You try everything, but you don't give up. What? What? What you want to do for love? Now, my friend actually has this artist. She found this artist called Zap Mama, and I'll play that for you guys. Hopefully, there's no copyright. I'm not getting any requests for music in the background, but I did actually follow you guys' suggestion. Like I said, we're building community. I got the cotton gloves, the actual mic, and now we have some music in the background, guys. We're actually going to turn it down just a little bit. I don't see you guys commenting what music you'd like to have. There we go. I love watching cartoons, guys. I don't know. I am like up there. I'm a Madden, but at the same time, like, um, I love watching visuals. And that's one thing that Lil Wayne actually gives is like visuals. He never really posts a full video as I know of, but I like visuals though. So I'm sorry, anti Miss Stu Lucretia, would you rather have a baby cat or a matter baby? Okay, I'm not perfect. As a disclaimer, I've had 3 full-term natural births. Um, I always explain my last childbirth as something like in the movies. They always show, "Oh, my water broke. Let's go." Oh no, my your water break at home. You need to start pushing, okay? Or else once you get to the hospital, it will be a dry birth. So no babies here. I'm not being rude, but what goes in has to come out, right? So hopefully that answers your question. And with cats and dogs, I love cleaning my baseboards, the cabinets on top and stuff. I try to be thorough with it. I'm not perfect. I'm just stuck in this little frame. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to keep up with the maintenance. We have our next song playing. We're gonna get back to coordinating, you guys. I'm just taking a little bit of break. I work part time as a digital influencer. So I follow some. As a disclaimer, I'm not perfect. I take constructive criticism, but sometimes when you come in and following someone and that comment gets through that grading process with YouTube, I do not believe that if you're making content, you're not advertising. So I've ran into a lot of channels. They have 23,000. Are you guys able to hear me? That. Silly this. Ready or not? Here I come. I think my mic has given out on me, guys. Thank you for the 5 likes. So my mic actually died on me, so I'm on the phone audio. So I'm on the phone audio. I got this from Amazon, guys, for only like $3 to $4.99. I'm gonna try to talk as close to the phone as possible, but I got this for about $4.99. And if you're on a budget, um, and need furniture, I know a little bit of upscale out here in Dallas, where you can get free furniture. I mean, just about everything that you need for essentials. So definitely ask in a comment if you're out here in Texas, more so Dallas, Fort Worth. But this is for an iPhone. At Walmart, they have them for like Android, but I'm an iPhone user. I do see the difference between Android and iPhone, and its durability. So, but if you guys are wondering what I was using, you do have to charge it. So I'm sorry I wasn't able to charge um, the actual microphone. But we're gonna get started in just a second, guys. You can hang in there or just subscribe before you leave. I know when I'm scrolling live, I'm actually having fun, and I subscribe and leave, um, and just kind of go from there. So feel free to subscribe, and we're gonna continue on and go over these coin sets. So are you guys able to hear me? Please, somebody comment in the comments and let me know if you're able to hear me. These are cotton gloves that I'm putting on. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but we're gonna get started in just a bit. Um, and any questions you may have. I'm not getting any feedback in the comments, but my mic actually gave out, guys. But we still want to continue the show. I don't feel like you guys can hear me as good as uh, you were before, when I had the mic. But yeah. Alright, so here we go. Here's a 2000, guys. I'm going to try to be as close to the phone as possible. I'm just waiting for my mic to charge up, but the show still should continue. Here's the memorial, and 2000 coin. Nineteen 1981. Now, someone actually commented on my last live about if the coin doesn't have um, an actual state in the bottom right. So in this actual collection, this series, I think it's series 4, but I'm running to more coins that doesn't have that. So that's something that I will research. It can only get better. Someone said once you go to the bottom, the only way is up. So definitely thank you guys for bearing with me and giving 5 likes. I wish we can get to 6 likes, guys. This is a 1982, and it would also help if you guys would comment what you're looking for when on getting lives with coins. Here's the memorial, 1982. So we didn't get any live song requests, but in the background, just as FYI, we have Maxwell playing "Don't Ever Wonder." I know that the mic is very powerful, guys, but it actually went dead. But I may go back live. It's pretty fun. It's just a matter of being organized. But here you have it. We have the 1982 and the memorial, guys. I know typically I did get someone in the comments that asked about um me featuring other coins, but mind you guys, um, this is more like a startup. So I run pilots, and for my first videos, I actually just did pocket change before I went to the banking facility and actually asked for like roll sets. And if you're just not joining, please subscribe. um, I will be uploading soon Series 6, and you can take a closer look at the coins. And so, therefore, when I go to the live, you may already generate your questions. I want to turn it into more so of a little small academy. Maybe invent a course so that the most common questions can be answered, and you may can go to MGC website or PCGS, which is a big thumbs up, and they may have resources on there. But I'm running uh, a little bit behind schedule, guys, so we're going to go ahead and go to the next coin. And as a live request, we have Maxwell in the background playing "Don't Ever Wonder," guys. Please comment down below what next would you like for me to play your song. We was talking about an artist called Zap Mama. She did a collab with Erica Baidu, and it's called Bandy Bandy. Bandy, guys. You can always trust me as an influencer. I actually created these pre-cut model labels that's available on eBay for only $14.99. You may ask why would you order these pre-cut model labels? Well, if you're anything like I was before, I actually started out by vision. It took me about 5 years to actually say, hey, that's something that sounds good and worth trying. And that's what I did. About 3 months ago, I started posting my personal coin collection on social media. As you know, I have 4 social media platforms that I actually post on. Some people did suggest Whatnot, but I did try Whatnot, and I'm only one person, guys, but what I do reassure you that these pre-cut model labels is going to help out. What I personally do is write down the actual model number, and in this case, I have 2,000 pennies, guys. So you will see for right now, but in the meantime, like on vacation or away uh, from my actual suit, if I'm away from my suit, more than likely you'll get some features. We did do a live with my pocket change. It had quarters, dimes, and nickels, but it doesn't enthuse me like Lincoln coins, and I have 2,000 of them. So imagine the content and coverage of people that you can reach with 2,000 pennies. They did discontinue, but I don't think that means red flags in the air. I think that means that you can still get them. so, but yeah, I guess the last mental year will probably be 2025. And then you have on here where I wrote down about the Roth IRA and the actual plan. Um, this is actually a song that I written down to play on one of my YouTube videos. So like you know how like it's like Netflix and chill. I wanted to create it. I would like for my channel to be creative when it comes to the music selection. So it would help if you guys would drop a comment and let me know the audience that I can actually meet the needs for. And but on my YouTube channel, you'll see where there's a selective of artists, and we're actually vibing. So you can cut on the channel, and I have a playlist. Especially if you subscribe to this channel, have a playlist. Turn it on, relax, have visuals while you clean or whatever you actually do. Uh, you know, but it's really really cool. I hope that it meets you guys' standards. Uh, but yeah, so here's the next coin here. Um, 2024 D for Denver. I don't know. Like somebody dropped in a comment. Someone said that if it doesn't have the minted state, that means that it was minted in Philadelphia. But I don't. I wouldn't. That's still under speculation. Um, but here's the shield, guys. I don't know if my gloves will get as cotton white as they were before, but I'm gonna try to wash them. So it may look like I have dirty gloves on or something, but these are cotton. They're not plastic, and they're washable. We have Sade playing in the background there. Request a song in the comments, guys, and you'll hear it play in the background. Song request. Here's the actual Shield 2020, guys. We have Sade playing in the background. The Colors of Love. The Kiss of Life. 2014 D for Denver. We have the actual Shield on reverse. Now, what I personally look for is possible machine errors. Here's the Shield 2010 D for Denver, guys. Stay tuned for Series 6, guys. Please subscribe before leaving the live if you wish, so that we can actually open this roll set together. Like I said, I have like 20, I have 2,000 pennies, guys, for content. It may appear to be just blend, but it's very interesting. So here's the shield. We are at 5 likes. Can we get 6 likes, guys? This is the 2021, guys, up close. So I'm gonna show you guys. I have this actual set right here, and this is kind of my showcase. But you see right here, I started out actually doing quarters, and you can see the reverse side. So this one, actual resources say that it's worth about 4 million. So I actually marked them. I just take a little piece of paper, get some scissors, and actually tape it. Um, I haven't gone through the process of actually getting them graded, but here's another extension of my featured coins. I feature the quarters and the nickels. I don't like the dimes per se. They don't interest me, but you'll see where I feature quarters and nickels. Um, if you'd like to do what I do, definitely subscribe. And I'll teach you how I got started, some other factors that may play in when it comes to businesses. I saved my friend, a close friend of mine, over $80,000 in 1 year, guys. $80,000 just because of one little mistake, guys. But yeah, uh, so here you'll also see, I say no mint mark. You rarely actually run into them. When I went to YouTube University, it said that how it's actually made. So I don't see why the actual coins will run through the machine and it automatically picks out a coin to not put the actual state on there. Someone said it means that it's minted in Philadelphia. I want to do more research on that, but to me, and seeing how they're made, they're not specially designed individually at all. You know, like stamped or nothing. They're coming in as like a sheet of metal. They go through the cutting process, the heating process, the bathing process, and then they're actually stamped. So I don't see how some coins don't have the actual minted state, and how would that be possible that it was minted in Philadelphia when most Lincoln coins are actually minted in Denver? But right here, so you know that you will see actual pennies, but just know that I do sometimes feature quarters. Quarters are a little bit more expensive and a little bit more diverse, if you will. Um, and you have to use Google Chrome to actually identify. So doing a live with quarters, look at how diverse these four quarters are that I have. I captured and uploaded there. My first one of my first upload. But you see how I would have to go in and explain this, and then they come with 40 coins, guys. Quarters come with 40 of them in a roll set. So if I do that, that would be absolutely good, maybe. And then maybe a live with song requests. That may be our 6 hour video, but that's something that I can actually do, and we'll talk about it. And that's where the pre-cut model labels come in, guys. But yeah, we went over pocket change that my first uploads, and then you see where I did. Here's a dime. Here's the actual nickel. And there's no way to tell what you're going to get in the roll sets, guys. It's really just a game of Russian roulette. But nobody dies. So that's the end of the story. And it's a happy ending. But, um, but yeah, before leaving the live, please subscribe, guys, for more content. Especially if you like being amazed by these magnificent U.S. coins. Um, I wanted to make sure that we get coverage in just about in every aspect. So when you see my YouTube channel and actually my posts, not my uh not my shorts, but my actual posts, um, you'll see the actual era, the model number, and you'll see these beautiful, beautiful coins here. Debbie Martin says, "Hi guys, how do you know how each coin is worth if they are not graded?" Good question. That is a common question. As a disclaimer, I upload my personal collection, guys, and I invented these pre-cut model labels. But Miss Debbie Martin actually asked in the comments, which I highly suggest that you actually engage as well. Start off with Google Chrome. That's my suggestion. Be personable up and close with the actual coins to learn them. So you'll see me actually. These are the coins that I've already covered, over 250 coins. But you'll see me actually on my lives. We have two upcoming coins, roller sets that we'll go over. And so please subscribe now. But that's a good question. I personally get to know my coins, Debbie, and actually, as I grow, I research and post, and you'll be surprised if you do start uploading your personal coin collection online. People will actually engage and say, "Hey, I think that's a rare coin," or so. But I think it costs about $40 to $50. So I've been kind of busy. I have to get my cards, my business cards, out to these beauty supply um, facilities so that I can begin to grow. It's probably take about like 5 to 10 years, but with my success become your success. My success is your success. But yeah, so I hope that helped out. I think we just showcased this. I don't believe this is for 4 million, but when you upload a picture to Google Chrome, Debbie, when you upload a picture to Google Chrome, then resources will come up. Sometimes they do individual dedications to certain coins, like the big YouTube channels or experts, and they'll identify the coin for you. So just use Google Chrome. But I'm not always getting you call, but I'm always on. Alright, so that's Ja Rule. We didn't get any live requests, but we have Ja Rule playing in the background. Please comment down below your next stream and what you'd like to hear in the background. I was very young when that song came out, but we're going over model numbers, guys. If you're just not joining, 0151 to 0200. They are posted on my Facebook, and I have over 3 YouTube channels. So our next coin here is the 2009 D for Denver. We did cover some speculations. Here's the jackpot, guys. Do you see that beauty? Now, if you join my live, we actually got the model number 0151 to 0200. And this is what I am talking about. This lovely penny here. This lovely Lincoln, guys. Um, this series is a 2009. There could and more than likely is more out there. And I do know that people are on high alert about scammers, but I'm not one of them. But this is Debbie, this is an example of a coin that you can get graded. Sometimes if they're very scarce as well, you can just simply go to MGC or PCGS. That's your simple go-to. Identifying them, take time, spend time with your coins, love them. But yeah, so even this one has the D for Denver, but this is an example of what I will actually invest to get them graded. So we're gonna put that to the side there. Put that up there. Now, baby, what's your next live song request, guys? Drop it in the comments. We playing Ja Rule. Gave you my baby, be mine. I know I can't sing, guys. I don't. Okay, I care, but let's vibe. You know what I actually noticed is this is a 1987. It looks a little bit like vintage. Alright, next now we have JC playing in the background. Any live requests, guys? Hi, Cascaro. Cascaro says hello, everyone. Any live stream requests, guys? Any music in the background? Request music for the background. 1987, guys. Can I take you out tonight? 2016 D for Denver. I think everyone is kind of like on the edge of like, oh my god, like I want to do this, but I think doing YouTube and these lives as a small content creator give like visibility to like so many people. Like I said, I reached like over 160,000 people. The algorithm is just like pushing my content out. Now, not always will you have like views in the thousands, but on one video. But if you collab and you'll have so many videos and so many views. So I have over 100,000 views, 150,000 views on my personal collection. If you just now joining, my name is Lucretia Brown. Stay tuned and subscribe for Series 6. We may actually find a coin that is worth millions here. And here's a little sneak peek. It looks like it's a 1900 coin, Series 6. So please subscribe, guys. This is actually up next. Catch a closer caption with your subscription. But here we have the 2016 D for Denver. And if you're just not joining, we actually found this coin here. Now, I have not marked it. Skeptics say it's worth millions. There was ever so much that actually that was produced. So that's something that I would do, like send this coin in. If I make $10,000, guys, you best to believe I may be going live like 2 or 3 times a day. 2 or 3 times a day, guys. That's how fun and treacherous this is. It's a real good experience. I'm gonna put this top coin right here. We are at 5 likes. Can we get 6 likes, please? And I will whistle. I just learned how to whistle like I think like a couple of months ago. It took me years. So all thumbs up, please. 1993 D for Denver, guys. The Memorial. 1994 D for Denver. Memorial. Alright, what's our next live request, guys? Let's get it. Comment down below. What song should I play next, guys? I may need to turn it up, but what song should I play next? So, Juan Ramirez says, you want to buy my collection. Do you actually have a YouTube channel that I can subscribe to? We can actually go live together. Uh, I don't know much as far as doing the live together, but I know that um, sometime here close, um, I will be doing a live with someone that is in the comments. And then, of course, to request music, you can request music for me to play music in the background if you wish. So, definitely engage. My name is Lucretia Brown. Before leaving, please drop a like and subscribe to this channel if you would like to know more about what I do. Uh, so there was no song request, but as of now, we're playing regulators in the background for the background music. 1986 D for Denver. So what are you guys actually looking for when you're joining a live? Sweet Home Alabama. Okay, we got a actual our first song request. So Sweet Home Alabama by Kid Rock. Juan Ramirez, would you like Kid Rock? Let's go ahead and play some Kid Rock. I think that's Kid Rock. So we're gonna get to jamming and put your song request in the actual comments for up next, guys. I'm just waiting on my mic to actually get I'm waiting on my mic to charge up, guys. I feel so empty without it. I can fly, and I see my home. Well, Juan Ramirez, I have your actual YouTube name. I don't know if you've posted content, but I will be following you. Debbie Martin says, hi guys. Our song request is Sweet Home Alabama. And as I always say, is lit. And somebody needs to hear this. Happy Wednesday, guys. Debbie Martin actually says hi to everyone. Hello. I think it's Stone Apple Tea. Thank you guys for the 6 likes. Hooray! If we get up to like 500 subscribers, like before the end of August, guys, I am going to throw a little miniature birthday. It's not my birthday, but I got my name on the cake. Lil Wayne, disclaimer. But, um, but yeah, I'll actually throw a little party, and we'll eat cake together or something like that if you guys would like. But on this live, we stay lit and we actually request songs. Shout out to BF for having the hardest working people in the community. If you follow me on Facebook, you know what's up. So Debbie Morton said, hi everyone. I can't wait to do my first ASMR. I know it's gonna throw people off. This is mainly it's a free flow, freelance, but uh, yeah. Stay tuned. We got our next request, which is Sweet Home Alabama. That wasn't a good impression, but just hold off. right, Sweet Home Alabama coming up by Leonard, guys. And sit back and enjoy the ride. Can we get our next live request? Song streaming now. Sweet Home Alabama, requested by Juan Ramirez. Thanks for your likes, thanks for your love. One mind, one sound, one mind, guys. Let's get it. Sweet Home Alabama. Put your next request in the comments now. You could be the winner. We're gonna go live together, guys. Louis Dinner said hi, guys. Louis Dinner. Let's say what's up in the comments. Drop our next song, guys. Drop our next song. We're jamming on this lovely Wednesday. Happy whatever day it is. Today is Wednesday, so happy Wednesday, guys. Let's get it. Let's go. Stay tuned. We're gonna get back to viewing this actual roll set, series 4, and catch the live here for series 6. I got 2 of them for you guys. We have one from Mint Era Nordic Coins, these models, and then we have the upcoming series 6, guys, with these model numbers, okay? Got some good content. Stay tuned, stay subscribed, and stay locked in. Sweet Home Alabama. What is your next request? Request now. Sweet Home Alabama. That just remind me of like what was that song? I mean that movie. I don't know why it slipped my mind, but yeah. Let's go. Let's get it. Alright, now I'm about to put on my handy dandy cotton gloves that you can purchase from eBay, guys. Machine washable, continues to help eczema. So Louis Dinner said in the comments, I want my coins checked out myself, guys. And we all do, guys. A tip that I use is Google Chrome. Upload the picture and it'll give you a description. But it's kind of like a Game of Thrones where we actually identify with the naked eye about the coins that we'd like to get graded. Everybody has their own way of actually doing things. So as a disclaimer, my name is Lucretia Brown, and I showcase my personal coin collection, as you guys may know of. We have Series 6 coming up, so please subscribe and stay tuned for more. We're actually going over model labels 0151 through 0200. And we're rocking out with song requests in the comments. So please drop your next song request in the comments. I will shout you out and we'll have some fun here, guys. We have some kids. Well, not it's Leonard, Sweet Home Alabama. We have 7 likes, guys. We're pushing for 500 subscribers, so please support this channel. One day, one lucky person will get to go live together and have some fun and community engagement. There is no topic that we don't cover unless YouTube has, unless it's against YouTube policy. So hopefully this live will not be copyrighted. Um, so yeah. Uh, Next song request. If you guys don't pick it, I will pick the next song. We are at 7 likes. If you're watching this now, my name is Lucretia Brown, and I upload my personal coin collection. Right now, we have 1984. Oh wow, no, 1986. I don't know. I always like to say 24. I think that means 24, but this is 1986. Poquito Español, mijo, mija. This is the memorial. So I think Louis Dinner actually commented the next song request. Request your song now. It's lit. Like I always say, shout out to DF Dub with the hardest working people in the community, guys. Let's go. Let's jam out. Look at some coins. We're actually collabing together and having fun as a community. So we're gonna go ahead and go with our next song request. Feel free to drop a comment for your next for the next song. Let's keep vibing, guys. Model model number 0151 through 0200. You can locate these on my actual channel. Take a closer look. Ask any questions, comment, like, and subscribe, guys. So, Louis Dinner, I don't know if you're still with us, but I think your request is Clara Wynn. I don't know what the 8 is, but let's check it out. KLEE. Alright, I think I have Keller. I don't know if it's the right song. Alright, we jamming, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Drop a comment down below for the next song request on this live. We are viewing my personal collection of coins. I am not a professional. I am a hobbyist, guys. So, if you have any questions, the most common questions that I actually get, we have a song request by Lewis, which is by Clear, but the most question I actually get is, oh, this is jamming. I don't know if you guys can hear that. This is requested by Lewis, but the most common question is, how can I get my coins graded? What are the steps? Each individual has their own perspective or intake, so definitely feel free to drop a comment for the next song request. But you can contact NGC or PCGS. We are rocking with Louis Bennett, guys. Put your next song request for this live in the comments now, and we'll cast a spell. It sounds really good, really neat. This is my first time actually hearing this, guys. Drop a comment. We're jamming, guys. 2021, guys. Most coins have a shield or actual memorial. Sounds boring, right? But here's a quick little jackpot. I think this is running for millions of dollars. I found it in this row set, model 0151 through 0200, guys. So we're rocking out. Place your next song request in the comments. Let's jam, have fun, and build a community, guys. Woo! All right. There we hit the jackpot, guys. Now, we don't have that much. We only have a handful of coins. But before you leave, definitely subscribe. We have a new actual Series 6. So if you follow me, you know you know. Request your live music now in the comments. We're jamming. But if you know, you know. You can take a closer look at these coins. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. So we don't have the D for Denver, but we have the 2000. And here's the memorial, guys. Let's rock out. Hey, let's go. What? What? It's 2015. Please drop a comment with the next music request. Let's go. And subscribe to this channel. We try to stay lit. We are engaged and develop a community, guys. 2015. If you're just now joining, we actually hit the jackpot worth millions, guys. Let's go. Pre-cut model labels available on eBay for $14.99 for content creators. Don't leave without subscribing, guys. 2018. D for Denver, guys. Shield. Let me know what is the next request, guys. Going fast, going fast. Drop a comment. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Let's go. 1988, guys. 1988. And we have the memorial, guys. We are also at 7 likes. I would like to get to 10 likes, guys. So please drop a comment with the next song I should play on this live. Let's keep it groovy and safe. And let's hit the like button. I can't hardly see this one. I think this is a 2015, guys. It does have like corrosion, of course. But if you can take a closer look, you guys may can see it better than I can. And we're jamming to the request of Lewis Dinner, Clear Wind. I think Clear Winter. There's that shield, guys, for the Union. We're gonna take a 2-minute break, guys. If you've been rocking with me since I started this live, thank you for hanging in there, and thank you for 8 likes. I would like to get up to 10 likes, so please drop a like, subscribe. You don't want to miss the grand reveal for Series 6, guys. You don't want to miss the grand reveal. And here's models 0701 through 0750. And I posted them on mid-era Nordic coins. You don't have to necessarily follow, but we will showcase on this channel. But once my other channels have um, enough subscribers, then you'll have to catch some of my lives on the other channels to learn about what I do. I did research the market. There was no pre-cut model labels. There was only, this has no stick, no mess. And if you do follow, you'll learn the method that I have applied to each video that I actually create of my personal collections. Hopefully someone in the comments have actually got their coins graded. I've been showcasing these coins on social media for about 3 months now, close to 3 months. So, but we do have experts. What is the next live song, guys? What would you like to hear? Let's jam out. Louis got us jamming over here, guys. We're at 8 likes. 1982. And then drop a comment. This is the memorial. Drop a comment. How can I make this channel more engaging? We got live music, live requests. Shout out to every region, every part of the world out there. It's lit. Let's go. Our song playing now. Here's another song. Let's stay lit. All right. The beat goes on, guys. Let's go. I remember every day when it was time for school. Was the Town Journal morning show. This is 1982. We get a lot of 1980s, but we also rocking and jamming out. It isn't a Friday, but if the challenge is too big, start off small. Please subscribe before leaving the channel so that you'll learn more about upscaling if you're not already. With becoming a full-time or part-time influencer, guys. Easy content. You can do this from the comfort of your bed. So come wherever anything goes on. I didn't get any song requests, so we're just gonna put it on auto. But we're still jamming out in DF Dub. That's what we do. We are at 9 likes, guys. Let's get it. Let's go. Put your song requests um, in the comments, guys, and I will play them. We're jamming out together like it's Friday. There's the shield, and that's that. There's the 2023 D for Denver, guys. And the beat goes on. What? What? Let's go. On it. You know something? I think this made me laugh, but it was so true. Like I was like, if you go on American Idol or something and you don't know how to sing, there's some songs out there that you can absolutely like characterize, and you don't know how to sing, you may win. I was like thinking about that. I always wanted to be like a hand model, but my hands are humongous, guys. Just as a secret, my hands are humongous. It's from my dad. So I know there gotta be somebody out there struggling just like me. Like I have to have extra large gloves, and these fit so perfect. I think I'm gonna machine wash them. I haven't gotten a request from anybody in the comments for our next song, so we're just gonna put it on autopilot, enjoy ourselves, and sit back and relax or vibe, clean up, whatever you like to do. Pretty neat, right? Get on down. This is 2006, guys. Woo! In the ocean, always be someone. Let's go. Grown and sexy, guys. And the beat goes on. We're gonna see what's next. Stay live, stay connected. It's lit. And our next coin here is the 1976. This is about the youngest coin that we actually, well, not the youngest, but this is a coin that is from the 1976 with the memorial, guys. I don't see anything visible. It still has a nice shine to it, but we're still vibing in the background. We haven't got any song requests, so we're going to go ahead and upscale on the back end. Please sit back, relax, and unwind. Now we have Evelyn King, Love Come Down. Let's go. No sleepless night, dreaming of you. You told me twice. Let's go. Are y'all singing along? Let's go. Karaoke night. Karaoke. Alright, there's the memorial, guys. Taking song requests as of now, guys. Please subscribe for Series 6. Yeah, 2022, guys. If you're just now joining, my name is Lucretia Brown. Please subscribe. We're going to uncover treasures for the Series 6. So definitely subscribe before leaving this live. Put your song requests in the comments now. Let's go. Now playing is You Make My Love Come Down by Evelyn King, guys. Brick ain't gonna hurt nobody. Alright. Is that a song request? Here's the Shield 2002. Oh, make my love come down. 2013, guys. D for Denver. Put your song request in the comments. We have Louis Dinner. He requested one earlier, Clear Winner. Put your song request in the live. Let's jam like it's a Friday night, guys. Club going up on a Wednesday. All the way down. Oh, my love. Come down. Oh, my love. Come down. Alright. So here's the lucky thing about these coins here. I've gone over 250 coins, guys. Thank you for the 10 likes. We're finally at 10 likes, guys. Please show your support by hitting the subscribe button. When I go live, we play live music in the background, vibe like it's always turned up on a Tuesday. You feel me? So definitely in the comments, drop our next live song. Drop our next live song, guys. What would you like to vibe to? Easy breezy. But cheesy. No. Here's a Shill 2022. All right, so Louis Bennard, I take it that you like to hear a brick ain't gonna hurt nobody. That's up next, guys. I think that's what Louis will like. That's what we gonna do. Let's go. Grown and sexy. It's lit. Don't look any further. What is it? Brick, brick ain't gonna hurt nobody. Okay, I get it. There you have it, guys. Requested by Louis Bernard. Be the next commenter. Drop the next live song, guys. This is requested from Louis Bernard. Let's go. There you have it. Brick ain't gonna hurt nobody. I don't know if you guys, but we're definitely jamming on this live. All right, we're going to take a 2-minute break. If you don't hang in there, definitely subscribe. We don't want to miss the next big reveal. It may be worth millions, guys. Don't miss out on this quality homemade content, guys. Straight up from DF Dub. Let's go. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Request the next song, guys. Don't miss out. It's lit. We got the Series 7, Series 6 big reveal. Subscribe to this channel now if you'd like to know more about how I got 160,000 views in less than 2 months and over 300 subscribers, guys. I post 5 times a day on 4 social media platforms. I also have articles with Cuban links. Check it out. Order your pre-cut model labels now. Requested by Louis Benner. Brick ain't gonna hurt nobody. Stay tuned for the big reveal. Subscribe now. I only have 5 more sets before I'm on the Series 6, guys. Worth millions. Let's go. Bitcoin, crypto, tangible goods. Intangible is something you can't touch. Tangible is something you can touch. Great investment. Use cotton gloves, guys. Don't forget, if you have an antique, leave it as it is and definitely get it graded, guys. Let's go. Where are you from? Drop a like, subscribe, and share, guys. All right. Who's our next person? Who's our next person? Live request. Song live request, guys. Early in the morning, drop your song request. We live, baby. It's lit and DF Dub, and you already know. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Jamming Club going up on a Wednesday. Taco Tuesday was yesterday. Let's go. Wednesday for Friday. Let's turn it in and calm down. Happy hump day. Get up early in the morning. Early in the morning. Drop your next song request. We got our big reveal uploaded to this channel here, Series 6. So subscribe before you leave. Show some love with the likes. Let's go. Early in the morning, drop your next song request. Let's go, guys. We're on a semi break, but don't forget to subscribe and show some love, guys. We have a handful left. You know how we do. Get up close and personal with these coins by subscribing. See what I do. See what you like. See what you don't like. Comment. Subscribe. Let me know. It gets better and better each and every time. When you're down, you just go up. Let's go. Saving lives each and every day. That's my mission. Please comment how we can help in this community, and let's go. Most of us, it's proven statistically, 80% of our thoughts are negative. Let's turn positive. This is our Friday hump day, and you know what it is. Terry Dupree, guys, new to the community, say, hey, what's up? Let's go. Terry, request your next live music request, guys. We're jamming, we're vibing, and we're getting to know these coins, guys. Subscribe for a closer look. Find out and attend my lives to see what I do, how I went from having no videos to having over 300 videos, guys, and 300 subscribers. Let's go. Slow come up, but it's definitely time worth a while. We are at 11 likes. We're on a miniature break, a voiceover for now, guys. And we're going to tackle these handful of coins. You have any questions? We have supporters in the community, guys. Don't forget, do not ever give up. Do not ever give up. What I always say, I say that God has faith in you, guys. Terry, what's the next song? If you're still with us, Terry, what's the next song? Let's go. We vibing. Follow Lucretia Brown. You heard me? Cotton gloves. You feel me? Everything that you guys come in, I actually was able to do. It takes time. I am on a budget, a low budget. I'm not a millionaire, but with you guys' support, I get better at content creating. We have our lives, we have our music, we laid back, we ready to chill and sit back and on some grown and sexy, guys. Grown and sexy. So let's see what our next live is. I'm just taking a little short break. We out here broadcasting. What y'all do for a living? Drop a comment. Get engaged. Answer some questions. Get questions answered. Who are you? What do you do? Let's go. So Victor Asu, I am from Africa. Nice, let's go. Who's on here from Africa? Let's shout out. What part of Africa? I know Zimbabwe, South Africa. I know a little bit about Kenya, Nigeria. What do you guys know? Request your next live song. We're on a break for broadcasting these actual music requests. Let's go, guys. Nigeria. All right. So on a nice little secret, guys, I have over 15% of Nigeria in me. Congo. I did have it with me, but I just did the ancestry, so we're all connected. My fourth cousin is Latina, guys. My fourth cousin, according to Ancestor, is Latina. So Victor and Sue, I have coins for sale. Can you help me sell them? Now, if you'd like for me to sell, I do get that. I will actually sell for an insertion fee, but it's something that you can actually do yourself. I wouldn't want to do that, and it's something that you can do yourself. So, what's holding you back for showcasing your personal collection, Victor Asu? All right, and we got some live music in the background. Remember, grown and sexy. Keep the comments legit. Up front, we may save some lives today. Let's go, guys. All right. So we have Earth, Wind, and Fire playing in the background. No music requests as of now, but we will get some. Hey, it's lit. Let's get engaged. Let's save some lives today, guys. Let's groove. Earth, Wind, and Fire playing in the background, guys. All right, I think Victor Asu, I think YouTube is actually, of course, Google services, internal, external. So they actually upgrading and using AI intervals. So that's something that you can actually use to get your coins out there. You can also use Google Chrome. It'll pull up the resources. Now I'm located in Texas, DF Dub. So I've never actually traveled outside of the actual region here, like on the plane, but it may be somebody in your local area that can help you out. Request your live song now, guys. We're grooving, grown, and sexy. Keep the comments legit. No harm here, guys. All right, Victor Sue. You can actually follow for more lives, and my contact number is 305-376-0840. Again, while supplies last, 305-376-0840. Text or call, and we'll actually engage. You can catch my lives. I'm going live more often. I just need the thumbnail. Um, to be there, but we're definitely gonna get content pushed out to you guys. We're gonna vibe, save some lives, possibly, and be positive. I'll actually so um 305-376-0840, guys. Text or call. Now I would advise for you guys to wait maybe like an hour or so, and then I'll start taking calls in the next hour, guys. All right, so we have our next song. We chilling, we vibing, guys. We'll get started in just a little bit. If you don't feel like hanging out, please hit that subscribe button. We have our big reveal series 6 coming soon, and you'll actually get notifications when I post. And take a closer look at them coins before we go live. Gather your questions, gather your thoughts. Let's go. Thank you for the love and support. We're at 11 likes. Can we get 12 likes, guys? I know you guys are seeing the content. I've actually joined lives before, and I've actually just been, outside of live, not engaging. But I think about suicide prevention and the hard times that people fall on. So hopefully, if you guys are in the comments, definitely drop the next song, guys. Drop the next song. So if you're in the audience today, your job is to sit back, relax, request songs, and actually ask questions. Any question will do. If it doesn't feed through YouTube, I'll actually view it and answer your question on the live. Anthony Griffin said, "Hi guys, let's welcome Anthony Griffin. Request your next song is live, laid back, chill day. Happy hump day. Shout out to DF Dub with the hardest working people in the community." I don't know why you're blocked. I don't see where you're blocked. Alright, so we have Lewis Dinner. I'm back, guys. Uh, his request is Blackbird's Happy Music. Anthony Griffin actually commented and said, "In my other conversation, I said I have all kind of coins, peace dollars, era coins, war nickels, and a lot of silver quarters, and dimes, and a lot of era pennies." But have you ever got the coins graded, Anthony Griffin? If you're still with us, we're about to get back lit, guys. I had to take a break, a mental break. Going live is no joke, and trying to entertain. I don't know how people actually have like 41,000 people watching at one time. I don't know how to grab someone's attention. So if you guys actually can drop a comment of what else I can do, I added the music. I went from using plastic gloves to cotton gloves. We got the microphone charging. So what else can I do? One day I would like to be a big content creator and actually save lives, hopefully, together, right? Alright. So please subscribe before leaving the actual live, guys. Please subscribe. Alright, now with the song request. Our next song request is requested by Louis Dennard. Blackbird's Happy Music, guys. Alright, Louis Bernard, you have some great taste of music, by the way. Alright, let's go. Alright. So I thought I'll actually do an overview of what it feels like to touch the coins with a plastic glove versus an actual cloth glove, if my fingers can fit. I usually wear like an extra large in gloves, but we're gonna try to make this work. So we have Blackbird's Happy Music requested by Louis Bernard, guys. Happy Hump Day. And we have our cotton glove, guys. So I wanted to show or explain the difference it feels with a plastic glove, right? I usually wear an extra large versus an actual cotton glove. As you can see, so we're almost at the end of the live, guys. I am grown tired for hosting this live, but we always have live music requests, guys. We play in the background. We overview coins. We answer any questions that you may have, and if we can't answer it alone, we stick together as a community to avoid suicide prevention. Alright, so with the plastic glove, I can feel the coin much better. But here's the 1980, and we're just finishing up the model labels 0150 through 0200, guys. Um, so we're almost at the end of the live, and please subscribe before the end of the live. We have our Series 6, which will be uploaded to this YouTube channel. We have our Live Connect with Lewis dinner, the request to play Blackbird's Happy Music. So definitely drop your request of music in the comments. Do not be afraid to ask questions. And happy hump day. So this actual plastic gloves feel like very snug to my hands, and it's really uncomfortable. But with these cotton gloves, I can hardly feel the actual coins, but it's a much easier type of vibe there. Thank you guys for hanging in there. Here's the 2021 guys shield. We're gonna go through it very rapidly. I'm growing tired. I do have to post some more contents, but if you'd like to stay um, for Series 6, it will be uploaded. It usually takes me about like a less than a week to post like 50 coins. And here's the 2011. Request your next song in the comments, guys. Request your next song in the comments so we can vibe out and look at these beautiful coins, guys. This one has the shield on the back. If you have any questions, the most typical questions that I receive or calls I receive are individuals that are looking to sell their actual coins. And the first stop is Google Chrome. Then a second stop is actually contacting NGC or PCGS. I'm not a professional grading company, but I do showcase and model my personal collection, guys. So request your next live video now or music in the comments, guys. We have Lewis dinner. He has some awesome taste of genre, and I'll let you guys know what's actually playing in the background if no requests actually come in. But if you do subscribe, we do stay lit on this channel for people that actually need it. So right now, playing in the background, Rock Creek Park, guys. Check it out. Let's vibe. Grown and sexy. 2020, guys. Shield. We have a couple of more left, so if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. This is 2015 Shield. And then if you're just now joining, I actually showed the jackpot in these series, which is 0151 to 0200, guys. Please follow, like, and share. But this is a jackpot, guys. 50 cents for millions of dollars. Let's go. 2022 with the shield. 2023. Request your next live music before the end of the live. We have the shield here. I have the plastic glove that fits snug, and I have the cotton glove. I've grown to like the actual cotton glove. We're going to turn the actual music down in the background as we come to the end of the live. I have found I think it's called something. But supernatural. That's what it was. Supernatural, guys. And I am so addicted. But I'm so scared to watch it by myself, like when I'm alone. But if we can watch it together, I don't know many people that will watch Supernatural, but I think it was produced like about 15 years ago. But I mean, the stories are definitely engaging. But here's our plastic glove, guys. And we have about five more left. We're going to make sure that we protect our valuables. So I'm going to go ahead and slip on the other cotton glove. Absolutely, I never found gloves like this before. And I need to hit the shower up. So we're not going to stay on this live very long. But do subscribe before leaving, because you want to catch these Series 6. Big reveal. And another one that I will go live with is these models, 0701 through 0750. So you want to catch and see if we have any luck with this. Um, but yeah. So oh yeah, oh yeah. 1991. I can't believe someone actually, like earlier, if you guys are just not joining, someone grandfather loves my channel, guys. I mean, we're at 11 likes, but those words alone are actually motivating, guys. Someone said that their grandfather loves my channel. And I shout out Lou Sassel. Dr. Randolph actually commented and said that his grandfather loved my lives, guys. I never thought I'd have that feedback. Not a lack of or insecure. It's just something that is well put together. But we're on our last couple of coins, guys. Please subscribe before the end of the live. We have a 1991 and the memorial. Now, if I get bored or something, it is like 7, but I may go back live around 11. But you don't have to catch each and every live unless you like to learn more about what I do. So definitely subscribe before the end of the live, and we'll go about this journey together. I'm not going to do this. It's unknown for now. And sometimes you'll see I post it as unknown. But here's the actual shield, guys. I am tired. I'm tired, and but we're gonna mark this as unknown once again. I still will be jamming out after the live, but just know we try to stay lit on this channel. Here's a 1969. It almost looks like a platter, but here's a Lincoln coin. If you just not joining, we actually hit the thousands, not if not thousands, millions with this find here. There's not very many of them, and researchers say they're worth over $1 million, guys. Here's the last but not least. It has the shell for the reverse, and this is the 2013, guys. So shout out to Dr. Randolph and Louis Sassel. The Game Capsule, Getaway Bros, Kimberlyn Long, Bahina, Barbara, Olgi, Tapley, Graydon, Proud to be Sim, Smell, Anti-Mitsu, Debbie Martin, Casero, Juan Ramirez, Louis Dennard actually kept us with some lit music or a good studio part. And then we have Debbie Martin who says hi to everyone. And like I said, Louis Dinner actually kept us rolling with his 5-star music choice. And then Terry Dupree. We have Victor Stu. Victor Stu is actually from Africa, guys, and wants to know more about selling coins in his region. We have Anthony Griffin. We have, and then Louis dinner. Blackbird's Happy Music. So that completes the live. We're going to keep on these gloves just so we can play some staples back into the coin slab. You can find on eBay. Also, these pre-cut model labels you can find on eBay for only $14.99. The number to reach me is 305-376-0840, guys. And hopefully you subscribe before the end of the live, guys. If I still be up, I may go live in a little bit, but we got to get some new content for you guys. But I do know getting close and personal with your coins will actually, over time, make you equipped to answer just about any questions. But in the course that I may create, like an auditable course, you may actually get the vocabulary that we can go by. So please subscribe if you'd like to be a part of this community. Here we save lives or attempt to save lives. That is one of our missions. So catch me on the next live. Have some music that you'd like for me to play. And let's answer questions as one. One mind, one body, one sound. Alright, and as I always say, it's lit and happy Wednesday. Peace.